Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about joy, happiness, and love attraction. Today, I just want to talk to you from the heart because I think joy and happiness, or even love attraction, are sometimes looked down upon. And I understand that the world is full of suffering. And trust me, I'm not immune to any of that. I've been through the share of hard times myself. But I want to talk to you today because I do believe that being happy and joyful does make this life more enjoyable, not only for ourselves, but also for the people we love, people around us. Therefore, how we approach life and how we react when something bad happens matters. And it matters because that kind of defines the course of our life after something bad happens. So I want to talk to you about this today because I feel like people don't like to talk about joy and happiness because they somehow think it's just supposed to happen to them. But the more I study joy and happiness, the more I'm learning that those are really up to us. So how joyful you are, how happy you are, has a lot less to do with what's going on in your life, but more to do with how you react to it and your attitude towards it, right? We are all part of human society. We all deal with death and sickness, and, we have family members who are not doing well, and I don't want to make you feel that I want to be a Pollyanna and pretend that things don't affect us, or we don't get sad sometimes, because we all do. And I'm the first person to tell you that I believe in the power of crying. Like, when you get sad, cry as much as you can. Get it out of your system. Just get it out of your bloodstream. Like, just cleanse yourself. Because I've read this book by Michael Singer called Untethered Soul, and he talks in depth about the stuck feelings, the stuck emotions that are getting unprocessed emotions that then will haunt you for much longer. And it's only because you didn't process them correctly the first time. So, after something, bad happened in my life, like when I lost my sister, I literally cried for weeks. And I didn't cry in public, but I did cry for weeks when I was alone. Maybe it's because I don't want pity from other people. Maybe it's like the Eastern European pride. But what I'm saying is people don't have to see your, you can be vulnerable with other people, but you don't have to. The main thing is that within yourself that you are processing the feelings, not for show, not for other people. Because I also know a lot of people who will just cry for show, or just show how sad they are. They believe this is just kind of like a mandatory thing to show that they are sad if something bad happens. But I think we all react differently. We all, we are all nobody's immune to pain. Therefore, I want to make this video about, yes, joy and happiness, but also let's not forget that pain is part of the journey. And only if we process the pain correctly, only when we are sad when we need to be sad, and we're actually honest with ourselves. Because trust me, there were days where I just don't feel good, and I'm telling myself I'm gonna make a video today, but I would feel like I would show up here and I would be a fraud because I am having a sad day, or maybe I'm thinking about my father who passed away, or maybe I'm thinking about my sister, or and then I cannot show up here and be genuinely happy, or genuinely talking about joy and happiness when I'm feeling sad. So I think first and foremost, being true to yourself is the key. When you're having a bad day, do not pretend that you're okay. That's what I want to say first of all. yeah, this channel is all about joy and happiness, but I think the first step in joy and happiness is to admit to yourself when you are not happy. Maybe you have a clinical depression, get help. Talk to a specialist, which I'm certainly not a specialist. Talk to somebody who can help you, maybe even get medication. But that's the first step to joy and happiness. I never want to give you an impression that joy and happiness is all about suppressing emotions and not being honest with yourself when you're sad. Because as I've said, there were days when I was going to make a video, but I felt like I was just not in the right mindset. And I want to be authentic when I show up here. And when I couldn't make a video, I wouldn't. I would just sometimes, take even a few weeks till I felt like making one, because I think being authentic is really the key to everything in life. So again, this video was made just to remind you that while we are searching for joy and happiness, it is very important that we take the time to process our pain, our sadness, whatever it is that you are dealing with. And again, I am lucky I've never had a clinical depression or anything like that, but I know there are people who suffer from that. So if you're one of those people, just please get help. There's solutions for that. And so this video is just all about that, reminding you that yes, focus on joy and happiness, but also do not forget to process the pain, because only when you process the pain, only when you're honest with yourself, only when you are crying when you want to, and don't worry about what people say. Like your reactions might be like, you might be in the middle of a happy situation, all of a sudden you want to cry. That happened to me, when I was going through something. Just be honest with your emotions first and foremost, and then when you bring yourself out of that, that's always focus on joy and happiness, but processing sadness is the first step to joy and happiness. In fact, you cannot be happy if you have unprocessed sadness within you. And the last thing I want you to do is cover it up with fake joy and happiness. That's all I'm trying to say here. Be authentic. Be authentic. Deal with your emotions. And yes, focus on joy and happiness when you process your sadness. I hope that helps you. I don't know why I was prompted to make this video today, but I feel like somebody needs to hear it. And yes, I hope to see you soon. Hope you're well. Like I've said, if you are not well, please get help. And I will see you soon. Thank you for listening to this rambling video, but I don't know why I felt like I needed to make it to be honest and to acknowledge that joy and happiness first and foremost includes first processing sadness and dealing with things in life that we all have to deal with. So be well, and I will see you soon. Bye.